Fun fact, I did more shit. Fun fact, I put more effort into this video than the game itself, and I only have 7 seconds to say this because this is going on and I need to say something now. Use Pikakid98 here, and today I am playing Cave of the Dead Remastered. Yes, this is actually my game. As you can clearly see, Pikakid98 Classic Game Collection. Now, I want to point out, I wanted to do this video for a while, but for some reason, I wanted to remaster this game for a long time, but I could never find the source code. And for some reason, I only had the source code for this one, unfortunately not the other ones, which is very unfortunate, so I decided to remaster this one. Might as well just unplug my gamepad, don't need it, because there's no gamepad support yet. Now obviously, there's no music in the game, because obviously I made the original game as, well, simple as possible. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'll add my own music in. So obviously this game is it's very broken because it was my first ever game. And I did fix a lot of the issues that were present in the game. So yeah. And the remaster, I do plan on adding a lot more gamepad support, changing sprites. I've already fixed the controls, but I plan on basically making it a proper game. And then not just remaking everything in the original game, but also adding more afterwards. So yeah. Hence why if you download it, then there's not really much to the game, because there's not really much to the remaster. There's like a few rooms, but they're like 3 rooms or something. But that's just because, well, it's less work to have to re-edit everything. So yeah, you might notice that the controls are a little bit buggy. I'm not sure if this kills me. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so obviously this was basically an experiment in Game Maker, the original Game Maker. This was ported over to Game Maker Studios, and for some reason the source code, the original source code was gone, but for some reason I had the ported source code, like the Game Maker Studio one. Now obviously in the remaster version I plan on improving the boss battles as well, since this is what the boss battles originally were, and it was very easy to break the game with this as well. So yeah, I plan on remaking all the boss battles, adding the music, making the boss battles a lot more challenging. But yeah, this was my first ever game. I want to point that out. This may not seem very good, but this is my first ever game. And honestly, I really do want to remake this and change all the sprites and make it a full game at least. Make it something better than what it was. Because obviously I'll fix this. I'll fix all the issues that it has, like this. Like that, yeah, that's you could go for that second one first and it gets rid of the second one. Yeah. It is kind of a problem, especially when the ghost just disappears. And literally the only original asset I had here was the background of the boss, and even then it was just one simple colour. It wasn't even a background, it was literally just using the background colour, and that's it. Like the standard thing in Game Maker Studio or Game Maker, where it's you don't have a background, just use a single colour. You don't even have to make another background, you just add a simple colour. And that's literally all it was. So yeah, I'm just really wondering what I should add in. I have a few ideas of what I'm going to add into the remaster version. Obviously fixing this explosion effect so it doesn't literally last forever. Have it so they explode once, but not 5 times. Or actually no, never mind, 5 times. Have them explode once and then the explosion disappears, instead of it's well, the explosion keeps exploding until they just slide off the screen where you can't see them, where they're still in the room somewhere. They're just off the screen and floating in nothing, exploding. So yeah, there's still a lot of issues to this game, but obviously I remade this original version. This isn't the remaster, by the way. This is like the original, still in the remaster. The remaster, you can tell it's not a remaster, but I do have the remaster on this game. I just clicked the original one, and I tried to make it as broken as the original game was, so I didn't fix any of the problems. Yeah, this is just original, like fully original, not remastered or anything. The only thing different is the fact that the screen size is much larger instead of an absolute tiny window. Yeah, because the original window was very tiny. You can still, by the way, if you go into the description, you can still download the original version. From where it says Cave of the Dead and there's like a little ... You click that, there's like caveofthedead.exe. That's the original one, the original Game Maker one. Yeah, look at this tower. That was supposed to be a tower back in the days. It was like, yeah, that looks amazing. You go into the tower, you have to... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be changing the... I'm definitely going to be changing so much of this game, like maybe adding actual transition effects, because I remember you could use transition effects, and I did use transition effects in... I'm pretty sure I used transition effects in Legend of Zelda Sword of Destiny. I think I did. I think they might have been taken out of this version though, of Game Maker Studio, which kind of sucked. Yeah, so the idea, if you're wondering, the idea is supposedly this guy, his name is Mike Caver. Even from the first time I made this, I literally call him Jordan because that's my name, but then I came up with the name Mike Caver. Yeah, that's an issue as well. I literally came up with the name Mike Caver, don't know why. But this is supposed to be his friend Billy. In fact, no, actually, oh jeez, yeah, that's a bit of an issue right there. That definitely needs to be fixed. So yeah, so he literally has no name. He's just the best friend. And yeah, that. By the way, that there is an issue that's going to be patched later. But yeah, he's basically been taken out of his body and like possessed and everything, and then you need to go and save him from an evil ogre. It's really not well explained in this version of the game. It really isn't, which is what I'm going to try and do in the remaster version. I'm going to try and add an intro story and add what happened. Okay, this part is actually really bullshit, even for me. Only one of the keys is real and the rest of them spawn ghosts. Oh, just in case you think I'm lying. No. You can't collect any other key. And then it's just like, hey, it's the boss key. Which one's the real one? It's this one. Yeah, this is supposed to be the ogre. And the controls are really inconsistent. Sometimes you slide, sometimes you don't slide. Like, I don't get it. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, the hitboxes are still quite janky. Yeah, sometimes you slide with the controls and sometimes you don't. It makes no sense. Like, I'm not sliding now, but I was sliding in a few other rooms. So yeah, this is actually the final area. And then for some reason the flames still keep going. See, I'm sliding again. Okay, this is a part that could easily break the game. Because I remember a friend of mine at college was playing this game one day. Her name was Mary. And she was playing this and the game actually broke. Well, not really, but the flame actually flew through the wall and it made the game completely unplayable because it was completely unbeatable. Now, this is the part that's not very well told either, because you're supposed to know. It's like, oh, you're supposed to run in, you're supposed to avoid the enemy all the other time. What do I do now? You run into it now. And then this is where it just... Wait, does it end the game here? No, it just restarts. And that's the end of the game. That's literally the end of the game. So anyway, I've been your host Pikakid98, this has been Cave of the Dead, and you've all been fantastic. So until the next video, I say bye bye!